Hello Chocs and Chocolates, everyone in between, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have the Cadbury's Dairy Milk with Daim. Yes, so, well, there we go, that's it. Yeah, I mean, it's Cadbury's Dairy Milk with chunks of Daim in it. And Daim is a separate chocolate bar with sort of, what do you say, it's sort of like, I don't really know how you describe, what does it describe as here? It's almond caramel, there you go, it's like an almond caramel, sort of very hard, but soft when you chew it. It's very sort of hard and sort of like brittle, I think you'd probably say, and I think that's sort of emphasised there with that sort of hammer smashing into it there. I always seem to find them in IKEA stores for some reason, so I guess is it a Swedish thing? I don't know. So maybe you'd assume so, but yeah. So they're very nice. It used to be called used to be spelled actually D-I-M-E in the UK, but I guess pronounced the same. But they changed it, I guess, just to keep it in line with the rest of Europe essentially. They don't have a lot of products basically back in the day. I think Sif used to be Jif, the thing you clean your dishes with or whatever. Olay used to be Ulay. What else was there? I think what's that thing you shave your legs with? What's it called? Can't remember what it's called now. Well, I don't shave my legs with it, but yeah, what it's called now. It used to be Imac. It used to be called Imac, but I don't know, they changed it to something random. But because I don't use it, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so they changed a lot of things really, just to keep them. It used to be quite different in the UK, the product names, but they changed them to bring them into line with the rest of Europe, I assume. Snickers, well, Snickers used to be called Marathon as well. I think, yeah. So that's another one. Starburst was Opal Fruits. Yeah. There's quite a few things, you know. Yeah, they've changed the name over the years. So there we go. I do prefer Opal Fruits to Starburst actually. Such a better name, you know. There we go. Anyways, let's get back to this. It's annoying me about what that leg wax stuff was. You see, I say, yeah. Guys, it has a bit of a daft name now. It's called something very strange. Anyway, never mind. I'll probably have done a capture. I'll give myself some work. So there we go. So milk chocolate with crunchy almond caramel pieces, 20%. So it's a 120 gram bar, not 100 gram, 120. So per 100 grams it's 525 calories, 30.5 grams of fat, 17.5 of which are saturates. So per 3 chunks, 15%. Yeah, which is a strange percentage, but there we go, 15%. 79 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 2.6 of which are saturates. So how many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8. So it's an 8x3 bar. So 3 chunks, you know, 8x3. Yeah. 24. 12, 18, 24. So yeah, it's 8, 16, 24. 8x3, 8, 16, 24. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so it's an eighth, isn't it? Anyway, but it's basically an eighth. So an eighth isn't 15 grams. Well, yeah, actually, sorry, yeah, it's 120 gram bar, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I was. Yeah, I forgot it was 100. I was thinking it's 100 grams, but it's 120, isn't it? So there we go. Yeah, okay, we'll let them off. I was not sure if it still adds up, but there we go. Roughly it does. Roughly, anyway. Okay, so there we go. So yes, it looks very nice. Got the flow wrapper. Typical Cadbury's thing. We don't think they call it flow wrappers anymore. I keep saying that. But it's this sort of easy reclose, reseal pack or whatever. Reclose is saying now, not reseal, because it doesn't reseal it. And there we go. So it looks quite nice. Nice purple from purple Cadbury colours. Dairy milk, yeah, looks very good. Cocoa Life down here, it says. There we go. And yeah, so has it got the Queen approved symbol? Yes, it does, underneath the flap. Then we go down there. And it's got some kind of QR code here. Scan here for joy, it says. So yeah. So maybe not safe for work, that. Who knows? So yeah, so there we go. So very good, very good. Yeah, so there we are. So partnering with Fair Trade, it says, partnering to improve the lives of cocoa farmers and their communities. cocolife.org. Okay, so I don't know if there's much more to say about it. So I'll do actually the flourishes when I open it, but we're probably going to lose a good 3 centimetres at least, I would have said. Yeah, so let's give it an open then. Let's get into it. Right, okay, so let's give this an open then. Apologies if I'm not centred in the camera. I think I am, but you know, it's hard to tell. Let's give this an open then. In fact, let's measure it first with the flourishes. Let's see. So it's about 18.8 actually. Or 18.7. let's give it an open. 18.7. See what we lose. I reckon it'll be 15.3 now, so we'll see. 18.7, and what is it? 15.3, I reckoned. 15 was not well. You know, I could manipulate it to try and make it 15.3, but it's 15.2, so I was very close there. Yeah, so yeah, my experience is paying off. Yeah, so 18.7 did I say, and it's gone to 15.2, so lost 3.5 centimetres there. Yeah, so yeah, I feel about that anyway. So ridiculous, really, isn't it? Ridiculous. There's a lovely smell coming from it though, if nothing else. That's really nice. It's a typical Cadbury smell, Cadbury's dairy milk smell. It does have a lovely smell to it. Yeah, a bit melty today. Well, it's not that melty, but the chocolate's a bit of a soft one. So I'll just give it a quick measure then before it gets too much. 7.5 wide, and height-wise from top to bottom about 1.1 centimetres, and from the middle to the bottom about 0.8. There we go. So let's give it, see if you can see this. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? See there, so it's obviously on its side now, but I'm sure you can see that. And with the lovely Cadbury's blocks there as well. So that's very nice. Yeah, I think that's really good. Quite a smooth matte finish there to it, as you probably would expect. But yeah, I'm just trying to manipulate, hold it in a way that doesn't make it melt too much. But yeah, I think that's really nice, that. Yeah. Let's say it's a 3x8 bar as well. That's really good. So let's give it a bit of a snap, see what we can determine from it. So yeah, you can see on there, this bit here, there's some sort of Daim sort of caramelly chunks there. You can see there, it's just at the bottom there, so if it's shining in the light. There's not many other, yeah, there's one maybe on the other side there, and this side here. You can not see it, it's hard for me to tell if you can see it or not. And underneath, a few knobbles as well. I didn't show you that before, but there's a few knobbly bits. Yeah. And obviously on the other side as well, some little crunchy bits. So there's a few Daim pieces sticking out, but not many. Maybe one or two. Yeah, so it's very hard to see them actually. I'm snapping this half a bit, so well, you know, there's much. You know, obviously there will be some in there, but they're not massively apparent just from breaking the bar a bit. Okay, well, I think we should see how it tastes then. So see if we can detect them when we taste it. So let's give it a go. Okay, so we're going to give this Cadbury's Dairy Milk with Daim a taste. There's a blot there, we've got a bit of a chunk on it, but a bit of a stray piece of chocolate line on top of it. So let's give this a go. Yeah, looking forward to this actually. Should be nice, hopefully. I love Daim as well, so it's one of my favourite. Yeah, it's one of my favourite, you know, chocolates. I would say Daim bar. So quite interested to see whether this works or not. So let's give this a go. It's very soft Dairy Milk chocolate. And there are lots of crunchy pieces in there. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I think Daim's better on its own. See, before I forget here, you can see this chunk actually has quite a few Daim pieces in there on that top bit. And also rotate it. So there are some of them do have quite a few in them actually. You can definitely taste the crunch when you bite into it. I think Daim tastes better when it's the majority of the bar. I would have preferred this to have been a slab of Daim with the almond caramel filling, covered in dairy milk rather than chunks of it. I think it would have been nice, you know, maybe a thicker chocolate cover in a normal Daim bar. But I think that would have been better, because I think what's good about Daim is it's just the amount of it and the fact that it's really chewy and sort of sticks in your teeth and stuff like that. You know, it's Whereas because it's quite small chunks in this, you get a bit of a taste of Daim, but you don't really get the experience. the result of that, it doesn't quite work as well, because so you're just getting like a taste of it, and it's not a bad taste, but it's more about when you're chewing it and you've got like it lasts quite a while in your mouth, and experiencing it from going from solid to more of a liquid, and chewing it and all this, that, and the other again. It's quite a long-lasting experience, really. But with this, it's just sort of comes and goes quite quickly, and you don't really get much of it, and it's just other than a sort of a very small, a very brief taste of it. Yeah. So it's not, it's not awful or anything, but it's just not. I just don't think it quite does the doesn't give you enough Daim for your the Daim for your book, I was going to say that. Yeah, you know what I mean. It just doesn't quite. It's just not quite as good as the sum of its parts, I don't think. It just needs to have a bit more thicker Daim middle. Really, it just needed to be like a slab of it or something, or bigger pieces. So it just doesn't quite. It just doesn't give you that Daim sensation. That Daim. The thing that Daim's good for, it just doesn't give you it. But Daim chocolate's still nice, and the Daim itself is still nice. But it's just, as I say, just very fleeting, and it just doesn't really give you that kick that you want, which is a real shame, I think. And because of that, it just doesn't seem to quite taste as good. It's just, I don't know why that is, but it just doesn't for some reason. And so that's the problem with it, I think. I'll say, it's not bad though, and the Daim milk's nice as well. But it's it feels like a lot softer a chocolate than you get on a normal Daim as well. So it doesn't sort of crack like the chocolate and on Daim does, if you know what I mean. So again, I'm not sure if it works perfectly with it either. I said that it's not unpleasant, it's still nice. It's just disappointing, I think. So I'm probably going to say, still enjoy it. I feel like it has let me down a bit, and so it's because of that. I know it probably is a 4 out of 5 really, but because it just feels so disappointing, and it should be a better bar, I think I'm going to say a 3.5 out of 5. It is really nice. I do recommend having it, and I don't think you'll dislike it, but you probably just think, I'd rather just have a Daim bar, basically. You're not getting, the Daim. It's not adding. It just doesn't work really. You're not getting what you'd want from it at all. You're not getting that really nice Daim with dairy milk. You're just getting sort of a taste, a sort of a subtle glimpse at what a Daim is with dairy milk chocolate, and it just doesn't really work. Is the gist of it, which is a shame. Well, let me know what you think, guys. Leave a comment or free. It's always great to hear from you as well, whatever you say. So hopefully it's nice things. But yeah, feel free to get in touch. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Patreon as well if you can. And I'll see you next time. Thanks again, everyone. Take care. Bye for now. See you later. Bye.